The Smashing Machine tells the true story of UFC fighter Mark Kerr, his struggles inside and out of the ring, and the monumental influence he had on the sport in the late 90s. Now, this movie was a big deal because 6 years ago, the Safdie brothers dropped an all-timer with Uncut Gems. Every rewatch of that movie, it moves further and further up my favorites of all time. It's certified classic, one of the best things ever made. But in the 6 years since then, the Safdie brothers broke up as a director's duo. This news killed me inside. But then this year, we found out that their solo directing projects, The Smashing Machine from Benny and Marty Supreme from Josh, would come out within just a few months of each other. I went from being the saddest man on the block to the happiest man in the world. First up, we have The Smashing Machine from Benny Safdie, and the big thing people were talking about before this movie even came out was Dwayne Johnson's almost unrecognizable appearance and performance. This looked nothing like the wrestler turned blockbuster lead we'd become accustomed to over the last decade. This movie seemed like a passion project for The Rock. Reportedly, he got paid $4 million, which is a far cry from his reported $50 million paycheck for a movie like Red One. I'm not saying $4 million is anything to scoff at, but you can tell this is something that The Rock probably would have done for free. That's how passionate he seemed about it. I want to talk about the filmmaking before I get into praising The Rock, because while he is amazing, I hope his performance isn't the only thing people walked away appreciating, because Benny Safdie's direction is incredibly strong. Benny is still able to utilize that intense handheld that's become synonymous with his work, but here the use of close-ups feels more intimate over anxiety-inducing. Many of the shots feel like you're peeking in on a very personal moment with these characters, and it all works wonderfully. Lots of the film looks like home movie footage shot with a camcorder, and some of the footage even is shot with a camcorder. That, along with the insanely drippy outfits, really make that late 90s setting feel lived in. Now, I don't know anything about the UFC, and I know even less about Mark Kerr, but you don't need to be an expert in either of those two topics to enjoy the film. The story being told here has very universal themes such as loss, addiction, and perseverance. This emotional core of the movie and the character arc of Mark Kerr was easily my favorite part of the movie. It might resonate with some more than others, but personally, it really struck a chord with me, and I got a little choked up in some scenes. And a lot of it was from Dwayne Johnson's amazing performance. Dwayne Johnson's performance in this goes so much further than a physical transformation. I remember when those first images dropped, he wasn't unrecognizable like Colin Farrell's Penguin, but he looked almost unrecognizable. The Rock has muscles on his muscles, and his history as a wrestler really shows in the scenes where he's in the ring and training. I'm sure he's very used to this kind of stuff, but it's when he's out of the ring in those quieter moments where you really get to see this performance shine. There's so many emotions on The Rock's face in any given scene. The pain and sadness he's trying to not let boil over as he attempts to keep a brave face on. But in some scenes, eventually the sadness pours out, and you just want to give the guy a hug. But it's also not just The Rock being sad for 2 hours. The Rock is a charismatic dude, and we also get to see that in the performance. The times we see his character crack a genuine smile just feels so rewarding. Emily Blunt is also great, and much of the supporting cast feels made up of just real people. None of them feel like actors or actresses. The Safdies are always great about just getting these amazing extras and stuff who are just most of the time not even real actors, and they just really help bring to life this story. Overall, I was very happy with the film, and without spoiling it, I thought the ending was really well done. It's the kind of ending that almost couldn't work, but I thought it was earned, and it really capped off the movie in a wonderful way. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you did, and comment your thoughts on The Smashing Machine. Did you like it, hate it? Let me know down below, and as always, I will see you on the next one.